Hello, this is our 2-minute overview of this month in cybersecurity for October. Like we do every month, we review 4 newsworthy stories, try to get situationally smart on current cybersecurity issues impacting small and medium businesses. This month, we walk through 4 stories. Those stories included Supermicro, the big hack. This is how China used a tiny chip to infiltrate US companies, and we related this to supply chain management, also known as third-party or vendor management. We also discussed Agent Tesla. We talked about a spectrum of software that we employ in our organization today, and it ranges from trustworthy items, maybe like Microsoft or Adobe type products, to ones that are more on the periphery that we might not have heard of, to downright malicious ones that we might not have heard of, things like Agent Tesla or Luminosity. While they do have functional purpose, are also malware under the hood. And these are presented and sometimes downloaded and installed by our employees. As IT professionals, it's our responsibility to keep this malicious software off the network. And so how do we do that? And we discuss some of the tools available to help us. We also discussed the bomb scare. Our country is still recovering from packages being sent around the country and relieved that the alleged perpetrator is in custody. But we use this analogy to kind of talk about the mail system and some of the techniques they use to keep the mail system safe. Things like processing facilities and inspection, training, as well as maybe special protections for certain people within the country, ex-presidents, CEOs, congressmen, and so forth. And we made great analogies with that with our ATP technology for our email system. Last but not least, and this didn't come from any individual story, but from a totality of camera usage in our environment, we talked about cameras and some of the technical considerations, policy considerations as these start to become commonplace in our organizations. We had a couple outcomes and offerings. Obviously, the capability to get some of strategy folks and policy folks involved in our security and compliance goals. We had a few offerings for some products and techniques to help our environment, and like always, willing to take a meeting over a coffee, over lunch, and just chat about your security needs. Thanks very much for listening.